Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Burnes. Chris, how about a scouting report?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Ready to go now. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Up the middle, Marte. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. Here's Starling Marte. Burnes, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's inside, and that's ball 3.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Next offering way off the plate. Man at first, 1 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. Big time power. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 3rd out. Mets strand 1, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. It's Major League Baseball. And we're back. And starting in this one, NYM-F.Montas.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the left fielder, Jorge Barrosa. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second.
He's out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one pulled foul. The pitch.
2 ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Barrosa, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strike 1. Suarez with some impressive production lately.
2 ball, 1 strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
He goes down looking. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Back here at Chase Field, Jeff McNeil stands in. Burnes back to work. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. McNeil working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mark Vientos digs in now. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Burnes, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That's hard hit on the line. Grichuk brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swings through that one for strike two.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
This to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's going to be Josh Naylor. Fought off foul. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Alvarez down to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now, Adrian Del Castillo right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Top of the third, no score. And that is out of play. and that's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball there. Taylor over at first with one away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Runner takes off. Swinging a ground ball. And it's through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score. And it's 1-0.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One out. Runner at second. Starling Marte up to hit. Walked his first time. Late swing fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out and a runner at second. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. And there's a foul ball. First and third, one down.
Ball. 1-1.
And that one hit to first. Fired to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the veteran outfielder, Randal Grichuk. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. That one found hard the other way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. And now it's 3-2. Strike 3. And now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. In there for strike 1. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two outs. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In there, just beat the tag. It's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Runner at second, 2 down. Jorge Barrosa, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Line and a base hit into right. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Waste no time there. They tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
There's the strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside, and that's ball 3. Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. To the right side, McNeil handles, throws to first. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Pete Alonso. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground at first. Naylor steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Nimmo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2-2
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League. And we're back. And now, Eugenio Suarez.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Suarez, in his 11th season, 33 years old. He's been on a terrific run. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh.
And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered Soto, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Adrian Del
And here's the catcher,
Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo. Struck out looking his first time. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit left side. That's the third out, inning over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Burnes back to work. On the ground, Marte slings to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's to third, Suarez. To first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
Back to the top of the Mets
Lindor.
order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. To third, Suarez. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Nothing doing for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall.
Next to hit, Randall Grichuk. First
Nope.
pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Smoked on the ground, a second. Toss to Alonso, and that's an out. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Out to short. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. New inning getting started. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Naylor makes the grab, 1 down. So up next, Juan Soto, 0 for 2 in this one.
Soto.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie. He didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And brings it in at the wall. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And fouled off. That misses.
That's inside.
1-1. Outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Headed towards the corner. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now up next for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch, and he just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Yep, that ball went out.
with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner takes off on the ground right side. Tosses to first, one away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one in the air center field. Taylor moving under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. Ball one there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Slap the other way, foul.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1 and 2.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Mark Vientos. High fly ball right field. Carroll moving under it. 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Jose Siri.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. He's grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
Nope, that's inside.
Off the plate, 3-1. Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman Josh Naylor.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Minter measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Del Castillo up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Siri makes the grab, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gilbert Diaz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Taylor swings through it for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel preparing to come on if needed. Puck, the lefty, warming up as well. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. That one out to right. Carroll moves towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's Francisco Lindor. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way high with that one.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Berkey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now here is Starling Marte. Fouled off left side. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Marte retired. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate. So they turn things over to the righty, Dedniel Nunez.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Nope, that's the ball.
Just missed.
Hey!
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Goes down looking. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's outside. 1-0. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Jorge Barrosa. Clips the corner, strike 1.
0-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one inside. Full countdown.
That's a really good take.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. And we stay tied as the inning ends. 1 left for Arizona, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in the desert, we go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Diaz back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And it's just foul. That was close.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Strike three. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this one.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's the base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
That misses, and 1-1. Two aboard, two outs. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Just off the outside edge.
Ball two.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he swings over the top there.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball three. Josh Naylor in the on deck. Got him swinging.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Here's Josh Naylor. In the dirt. In there. He's safe. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swinging a foul out of play. Trying to send this to extra innings. Good eye right there. Randall Grichuk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Grichuk in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. Got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So they're all loaded up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the winning run, and the Diamondbacks walk it off and win it 3-2.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.